Good day, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. It's the 4th of April, and it's time for the Rust skin checks. Yep, over the past few days, the second batch of the Easter 2023 Rust skins have been submitted. All of the skin creators have uploaded their newest creations, and we're going to go take a look at every single one of them. We're going to keep an eye out for potential skin continuations. We're going to try and figure out if there's any potential delicious profits to be made. Now, of course, as we can see here, there's a whole batch of them. I've got my nice followed authors list all nice and prepared here. And what we do need to be aware of is on April 6th for this week, we're going to have the Force Wipe. We're going to have the Easter event, loaded in. So we will be expecting an early Rust rotation this Thursday on April 6th. But on April 13th, we're also having Easter skins again. So this year we have 2 weeks worth of Easter skins. The only skins that are going to be accepted will be Easter themed. Makes sense? All good? Right. So shall we get started? So, first of all, you're probably wondering, wow, how do I set up a followed authors list so I can see all of the new submissions being sent directly to me? Well, first of all, I will always say, go to the accepted in-game section. As you can see, I'm on the main Rust Workshop page. You just have to scroll down, click accepted in-game, and here we are. This past week, we had a lovely batch of skins that were accepted. But do you know what I should do? I like quite a lot of them. How about we click on these, scroll down, look to the bottom right, and here we see all the skin contributors, all the people that took part in making this skin. So, do you know what you should do? You should consider following them. If you like the skins that they produce, follow them. So let's just click the links to their profiles. Let's just go over to workshop items, and as you can see, I'm already following Neville112. That's all good. And as you can see there, oh look, his Easter skins, how nice. And then Valorca, unfortunately, they are private, so we can't really do anything about that. Oh dear. So, sometimes that happens, but yeah. You want to try and follow everybody that's involved because sometimes they don't always work with each other. Sometimes they do their own independent skins. And if you like the works that they do as a team, maybe you'll like the works or that they might do in the future as a solo skin artist. So yes. Now we've got the Frog Rock made by Mr. Ideal. Loads of people approve of the Pog Frog. Yep. So do you know what? Let's go to his profile. Let's go to his workshop items and let's follow him. And yes, of course, I have. And yeah, he's got some nice looking skins. Looks like we'll be taking a look at that in a minute, won't we? So yep, very nice. And of course, Mr. Sir Q, with his From Hell collection, I am invested into it. Maybe I want to follow him. Well, I go to the workshop items, and as you can see, yes, I am. So, very nice, all ready and prepared there. You can do this for every single different skin. You can, build up your own followed authors list. You could go through many pages worth of skins. There's a lot. Or maybe you only want to have a certain amount. Maybe you only want to do all the ones that came out in 2023. It's up to you. The option is there and available. But the other option is, on Monday specifically, you will see a lot of very quality works being submitted. So what you got to do is on the Monday, you go to the Rust Workshop, hover over Browse, go to in-game. And as you can see here, we do have a lovely batch of skins here, all on most popular. But on the Monday, you will want to go on most recent. Now, it can be a bit questionable, some of the things that you might see, but if you did this on Monday, because right now it's Tuesday, if you were to have done this on Monday, you would have seen a lot more quality works being submitted. And that is mainly because of a certain specific deadline that people are chasing after. But the main thing is, if you do this on the Monday and you can see loads of interesting quality works, take for example, this Tasty Kill looks pretty interesting. Get a good look at that, made by Mr. Destroy 007. You know what? I think he potentially might make an interesting skin in the future. Maybe I should follow Destroy 007. And I probably already am. There we are. Hooray! So yeah, it's as simple as that. So you can build up your own unique list. You don't have to pick out everybody that's had a skin accepted before. You could simply follow someone because it looks like they've got a very cool idea behind them and you want to show your support. It's as simple as that. But the main thing is that I need to address is, why do people tend to submit their skins on the Monday? Well, that is because of TGG and his top picks. Yes, every single week, TGG, also known as That German Guy, produces a list of top picks, and these are all the skins that have been DMCA checked, there's no copyright issues, and they are of the quality standard to potentially be accepted into Rust. So he produces this list, and then once it's finished, he then puts it towards Facepunch, developer of Rust, and they take a good look at it, and then usually they typically tend to pick out the skins from the list. As you can see here, we've got a fairly decent amount of acceptances from all of this lot. So yeah, this is one of the main things skin creators want to hop onto, because they are more likely to have their skins being noticed by Face Punch. So it's an ideal thing. So this deadline is actually set by TGG himself, 23:59 Monday PST time zone. The very second it hits midnight Tuesday PST time, that's it. That's it. No more. No more. That's it. So unless you have a good enough reason, that is all that you get the idea. So yeah, lots of people like to chase after that. And of course, TGG will also make a new video. I'm actually expecting the Easter list to be uploaded within about 30 minutes with of course the video. So yep, don't forget you can always watch his videos where he shows off all the skins. You get the idea. So yeah, if you want to learn a little bit more about that, with every single Rust Skin Checks video that I produce, I always have some links here. So if you want to learn a little bit more about the process in which skins tend to be submitted and how long their time frame might be, I have Micro's hypothesis right here. This goes more in depth in regards to the expected time frame for when a skin's likely to potentially be accepted, and yeah, you get the idea. So that's a little bit more in depth, hopefully to the interest of all of you lot. This is the video thumbnail if you're looking for it. So yeah, very cool, very nice. I have spoken a lot, sorry about that, but yeah, I want to make sure that I get all of that into your heads every single week before we properly get started, because, as you have seen with my own followed authors list, I have a whole batch of skins all nicely set up in my own collection. Wow! So yes, this is April 4th. I only have 100 skins this week. Now, I'm not 100% sure if that was simply due to a lot of people not realizing there's two weeks worth of Easter skins there's 2 weeks of Easter skins this year. I did notice quite a lot of skin creators simply just didn't make any other skins. Maybe they decided it's a good time to take a break this week. Maybe, yeah. So there is a little bit less skins compared to last week. My apologies if I missed out on you. If you're a skin creator, I missed out on you. Sincere apologies. That does seem to happen every now and then. Other than that, shall we get started? Shall we start talking about the deployables? So off we go. Chocolate Easter sleeping bag is the early sleeping bag this week. Last week, of course, we saw quite a lot of them, but this week, nope. It's just only one right here made by Mr. Y9J. It's chocolatey, it's got carrots in it. I don't think chocolate and carrots is a good combination. I'm just going to sit there and say that. But yeah, let's not forget, if you see any of these skins, you can go to the description of the video, which you're watching right now, and you can see there is a collection link right there. You can click the link, you can go through all of these skins, and you can go through them all by yourself as well, and you can vote, you can show your support, you could even go to the page itself, and you could offer a nice comment or two. It's as simple as that. A nice comment does go a long way, gives the skin creators a nice boost of morale. So yes, that's in every single, I can just show it to you right here, in every single skin checks video that I do. Don't talk, Hedge, don't talk. Yeah, so link is there, other things here, and I also have timestamps. Very nice, very helpful, very cool. So with that, let's properly go through all of the skins from now. So, Mr. Jimek, you are the only person to have made a furnace skin this week. Last week we saw about 10 of them. This week, only one. It's got chickens in it. Why have you got chickens in it? No, to pull them out. So yeah, very sweet-toothed themed deployables as per usual. But now we've got the Easter Hunter fridge made by Mr. Diaz. Then we've got the chocolate egg shop made by Ideal. Ideal, of course, recently just had a skin accepted. He's been doing a lot of frog stuff. Well, I don't see any frogs here, but it does look very nice. Both, I should show Diaz's. Oh, no, that's a fridge. Oops. I should show Milio Frito's Easter Bunny one as well. So, yeah. The last vending machine skin that we saw being accepted was Christmas, if you can remember. And the one before that was also Christmas. Very weirdly, we don't see many vending machines being accepted anymore. And this is where I bring up smm.app, yes. So let's go take a look at vending machines in general. Are they good investments? I would sit here and say the older ones most likely will be doing a whole lot better, and the newer ones, because they're very holiday themed, aka they're so gimmicked towards Christmas that they kind of don't really fit in nicely for any other time of the year. So yep, Toys Pickup, Christmas themed, down 40%. Then you got Gingerbread Candy Shop, Christmas themed, down 48%. Hooray! But then we see all of the older ones. This came out in 2020, all of these. They're all comfortably in the positive. Not super colourful, some of them, but they still do a whole lot better. Shrug, I don't know. That's just the way it is. Older deployables, all older deployable skins tend to be like this. Because we don't see certain deployables get as many skins as they used to, the older ones tend to be very valuable. But yeah, with these two, not so valuable. It's quite unfortunate. But this did have 25,000 sales almost, and this almost had 30,000 sales, so yeah. And then when you look at these, 6,000, 7,000, 9,000, 11,000, it's not too hard to realise why those are fairly expensive and these aren't so much. So yeah, context is helpful. If we were to see an Easter-themed vending machine being accepted, would that do very nicely? Probably not, because the same issues of this being too gimmicky for Christmas and not helping it would also apply, because an Easter-themed one, whilst it looks very cool, it's still very gimmicky for Easter, and when it's not Easter, down in price. So yeah, until next Easter, where it's very likely going to rise up in price. So point made, yeah. But if you like either of them, please consider going to the link, please consider voting yes or no, and please consider offering a nice comment or two. That's as simple as you need to do. Yep, okay. Let's go down to some rugs. Yep, we got more rugs. Last week we had a whole bunch of rugs. This week we got a couple more. So Mr. Marco has made the Easter rug. It's basically carrots on one side, bunnies on the other. Pretty cute. Then we got the very cute Easter bunny rug made by Vincetor. And then Slavny made a happy Easter rug. It's a whole lot more colourful, and it's got some chocolate and Easter eggs surrounded by a very egg-shaped bunny. Very cute. And then Freddy, I will give it to him. I will point this out. It is a fair bit different, and I'm not sure if it's going to be allowed. Freddy made a rug which is basically transparent eggs. And I'm not 100% sure if that's allowed. That is usage of transparency, but like with the transparency we've seen recently, especially the likes of the Valentine's rug, that, was all one shape. This is 5 different eggs. Is that going to be allowed? Is that too much? I don't know. So that's a debate for you to consider. Do you reckon that's okay? Do you reckon that's a bit too silly? Remember, it's transparent. It's not like separate. If you were to walk on the invisible part, it would still sound as if you're walking on a carpet, on a rug. So you'll still hear that soft noise. So maybe that's a bit too much of a stretch of the rules. We shall see. If you like it, please consider voting it. If you don't, vote no, and if you think you should, if you've got some feedback, feel free to comment. So yeah, all good. And then we got GXT Faces Easter Space Bunny Rug. It's a bit spooky looking, but yeah, like as if the egg is a planet and the rabbit's just cracked through it. Pretty funny. Now on to storages. Yep, we have small boxes. First one made by Rot10 Man. It's the Ben Rabbit. I don't know what Ben Rabbit is. Maybe we'll just take a real quick look. If you understand the potential reference, is it like a pretend children's book theme? I don't know, but yep, it's up to you. Tiny Bird made a very cute looking rabbit over here with a big carrot. Happy Easter, very nice. Molly went with a cake design, carrot cake box, big carrot on the top, icing all over, and then we've got the cake sponge texture all here on the sides. Easter box made by Epic, yep. Easter box. In fact, this one is the only one that glows in the dark, I believe. Yep, it's all neon design. And then we got the Yummy Wood small box made by Chillag. Again, it's another cake with loads of icing. But now we move on to the large boxes. Papa Carl has made a chocolate and a white chocolate version of his large boxes. Jürgen Guster tried to go more on theme with the Fabergé eggs, rather the Rustigé eggs. He set up a design which was supposed to, I don't want to say imitate, but, obviously straight up reference them. So, not a bad idea. Something self-referential to Rust can usually work out quite alright. Evan Obj, I believe you're an older skin creator and you've made your return, and he's made a delicious looking wrapped up chocolate bar large box, which is a pretty cool design. If you like that, again, don't forget, please consider voting yes or no. Please consider going to the page and offering a nice comment or two. So yeah, very cool design. Then we stroll down, we got Ronnie39's Easter Sweetie Starfall large box. Are those Easter egg meteorites and asteroids? comets, whatever you call it. It's just staring at it. That's cool. That's cool. Then we got 9K making a very big cake version of a large box. Mr. City has a tray of Easter eggs. Yep, it's a tray of Easter eggs. So that's pretty cool. And Novarum has made a carton of eggs. Carton of eggs. Mr. S314 Noza with the egg collector. Do you reckon he's got enough eggs? Do you reckon he's got enough eggs? Oh, man. God. Americans are very jealous. And then the Easter large wood box made by Pokerface. It's bright, it's colourful, and, well, if you like it, please consider voting yes or no for it. And now we'll move on to wooden doors. Sean Mick with his bunny. He's got two versions. One is just wood design. If you can remember, you could probably sit here and say it's a loose connection to the wooden door that he had accepted back in Christmas time. He went with a straight wood carved design for Christmas. In fact, I can show that to you. Why try and describe it when you can just actually get it and show it off? There we are. So yeah, that was what he did before. Yep, let's just quickly confirm. Yep, it was definitely Sean Mick. So he came up with that design. Very nice. Very cool. Looks a bit weird, doesn't it? But yeah, that's wood carving, isn't it? So I can clearly see a bit of a connection with that. And of course, we got the colourful version as well. Maybe he thought with Easter, it needs to be a whole lot more colourful. So it looks like it's all been painted on. Hey, I'm not against it. It's not super... The bunny looks a little bit weird, but again, it's all wood carving, so not a bad idea. You've definitely gone with a more interesting, unique design with the approach. And then when you look at the likes of WAG, that's a very strange looking bunny rabbit. It's as if he's wearing the skull mask. So yeah, that's cool, Mr. WAG. Kelmo Legend over here with a rooster hopping out of an egg. Yep. Then we got Kavahu with the Easter Bunny wooden door. Got a big carrot right there. Easter Jewels wooden box made by Mr. Frog. That's a bit more colourful. Why don't we take a real quick look? Yep. It's all nice flowery pattern. We've got Easter Applique made by Chris. I'll have a quick look at this one as well. It's a very, very stoic looking rabbit. And then we've got all of the nice colourfulness. Yep, it's very nice on the eyes. And then we're on to sheet metal doors. Mr. Dio starts us off with the Easter Guardians sheet metal door. We've got the non-glowing version and the glowing version. Let's just go take a look and see what it looks like at night time. Oh, the rabbits. They're on guard. So cool stuff there, Mr. Dio. Mr. Spectre, again, you might look at that and say, it's just a carrot. It's literally just a neon carrot. But guys, remember what happened fairly recently with the likes of Christmas. We had the snowflake design. Where are we? There you go. We had both the neon tree and the snowflake design. Not super in-depth in terms of design and whatnot behind it. I'm sure you get what the point I'm trying to sit here and say is sometimes a bit more grounded approach with the neon stuff tends to work out and tends to get accepted. So that was made by Oasis, that was made by Sodsender. So yeah, this worked out well for them, and I'm pretty sure the skin creators themselves have realised this and thought, all right, I don't have to go too crazy, just get something fairly relevant, and yeah, you get the idea. Sweet Waffle Door, made by Alex Valera Work. It's got it's like a waffle with a whole bunch of icing and delicious treats all on in the icing as well, so that's pretty interesting. Then we got the Easter Miracle Sheet Metal Door, version 1. Yep. So, very nice. This is the glowing version. No, both of them the glowing version. Alloy, I'm curious enough where I'm going to take a real quick look. So, you got the egg there, and then you got it all nice and pink. And then you got the egg there, and at night it's a bit more colourful. I prefer that one. I prefer the more colourful contrast one there. That looks pretty cool. Neville112 has made a Easter Fairy door. What's that about? Well, the bunny's got the Easter eggs right there. Alright, I think I've got a good idea. Alright, Easter Choco Metal door made by KVA. Then Mr. Verona also made a chocolate-themed sweet Easter door. Then Fresh made the Easter Bunny neon door. Again, not too crazy with the neon. should probably work out well for them, potentially. There's no guarantees. I don't work for Face Punch. I don't know their thought process, but I can try my best to figure it all out. Then we've got the Easter cake sheet metal door here, made by I Smile. Look at that little face. Look at that little face. Look at him. It's so weird. And then Keke. What have you gone? What's this? What's this? What's this? You know what? For simplicity's sake, that's probably the most minimalist design that we've ever seen submit. Well, okay. If that gets accepted, it will be the most minimalist design. I've seen people make transparent doors and say, hey, vote for this. No. So, hey, can you think of a good enough reason to say no? Look at him. Oh. So I guess that's a bit of a continuation of the rock that you made last week, so that's cool. I wonder if we see both of those being accepted. I like it, all right? As I said, it's really simple. But maybe that's just perfect. Remember, with holidays, we tend to Face Punch tends to be a whole lot more lenient with the silly stuff. So I would sit there and say that's the perfectly fine, appropriate amount of silliness. So all good. Choco Bunny metal door made by Aeros. So yes, we've got lots of sheet metal doors trying to be chocolatey, and then you've got the chick. Right, let's move on to garage doors. We have the Easter Rippers garage door. I should show off the art on this. Who's the artist here? Who's the oh, look at that. There you go. That's cool. That's a cool design process. So this is made by Chuck Loon. You know what? If you like art like this, and he does have his credentials here, maybe you'd want to go straight away and say, you know what? I think you're very cool. I reckon I should follow you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's been doing it for a while. Yeah. Okay. Something completely different. Oh, he's in CSGO. Oh, he's been making stickers. Oh, no. Look, he made a... okay. Yeah. There you go. You could just start following people just because you think they look really cool. I like the design of that. That looks nice. It's just, is it a bit too goofy? But then again, it's a holiday, so it's totally fine. So, yeah, it's up to you. If you like it, by all means, vote yes or no. But, yeah, I think that looks really cool. Then I guess we should show off all the garage doors now. It would only be fair. We've got the... what's this called again? It's called the Easter Gang Garage Door, made by Oasis, Schumer, and Daltonic Graphics. So, yeah. Looks like they're about to go on a heist. That looks pretty cool. Does it glow? Yes, it does. Then we have the Sinister Bunny Garage Door, made by Mr. Samota and Mr. Chris Perrat. Chris Perrat. Yeah, that's how you say it. Chris Perrat. So, yeah. That's a cool looking glow in the dark door. You got the big light bar there. That's interesting. Oh, actually, I think you're the first person to actually make a pretend light bar there, which would make sense based on the type of lighting that you have on the door. That's actually really clever. It's a bit of a goofy looking design, but hey, it's literally just a rabbit. How is it really that bad of a thing? So yeah, that was all of the deployable skins, gentlemen. That was all of the deployable skins. We're about to hop onto weapons and tools. So if you liked any of these deployables, remember, you can go to the description right now and you can find that collection link, click it, go through all of these skins, pick out the ones that you liked, vote for them, whatnot, offer some nice comments. But feel free to mention, write in the YouTube comments, what was your favourite skin? What was your most favourite deployable skin? And then, in a second, we will get started talking about the weapons and tools. Alright, gentlemen, so let's get this started then. Let's start talking about the carrot cake rock. Yes, we're on to weapons and tools. Mr. Slivkey has made a carrot cake rock. Then we'll scroll down. Mr. Hasheki has two versions of a rock. Easter painted rock and glow-in-the-dark rock. Let's go take a look at that. What's so special about this one? Faint glow. Alright, no, that's fine. Again, if you like a glowing rock, you can consider voting yes or no. And then, Mr. Kosem, you have your Easter chocolate egg. Yep, I will point this out. It looks pretty cool with the foil wrap all around it. Not a bad idea. That's pretty cool. And that's all of the rocks. Last week we had quite a lot. This week we did, we only had 4, but what are you going to do? There's a whole bunch of them last week. Much like how we saw a whole bunch of deplorables last week, and then this week we didn't see as many. Overall, we have seen less skins, so, that's just the way it is. Yeah, decided, you know what? I'm going to make a bone club. And, well, we have seen a bone club being accepted last year. Could we see one being accepted this year as well? If you want to see another bone club being accepted, the choice is yours. Now we have some Easter stone tools made by Zinc. You got a little, wait, why are you using an egg as the tip that you whack the tree with? That's not clever. That poor little chick. He must be very upset with a headache. How very rude. Mr. Kua has produced a basket hammer. I would want to point this out. He's done a pretty interesting, he's got some interesting bump mat work here to make all the eggs kind of stand out in the right light. That was a pretty cool design. So a basket of eggs, very nice. Then we got the likes of the Easter candy hammer. Yep, it's basically one of those, you know what it is, the very sugary lollipop things. And then we've got a basket of carrots. Who puts their carrots in a basket? I'm just asking, but like that. It's a little bit odd, but hey, maybe that's what gets picked. If you like it, if you like any of these hammers, please consider voting yes or no. Please consider offering a nice comment or two on any of them. So, yep. Let's now go take a look at the sweet bow made by Shedmon. It's the only person that made a bow skin this week. It's basically all like waffle with icing and chocolate in the middle, so not a bad idea. Only person who made one this week. Then we got Rise making the Easter Choco crossbow. Let's give that a real quick look. Yep. Again, it's all food. Every single weapon's food. Watch out, it might be dangerous to eat. Shut up. We got some more jackhammer skins. Sadist made a carrot jackhammer. Mr. PYH made a colourful Spring Harvest jackhammer. Then we have the only sap skin of the week, the Egg Hunter Sap fixed version. I think did you submit one last week? Yeah, he says he's fixed it. So essentially it's the same skin. So I mean, yeah, he could have done that during the same week, would have been totally fine, but nope, he did it this week instead. So don't know. Maybe he felt the need to change something. I personally didn't see anything different there, but yeah, you can go check for yourself if you wish. So, fix some textures for the better display of the skin. Okay, yeah, right, there you go. It says it right there. So, best of luck to you, Mr. Universe Kid. Right, then we got Hungry Bunny Python made by Kumir. We got the Easter Rabbit Python made by GPG. We've got the Tasty Kill by Destroy007. Hey, we saw that earlier. Wow. I think he was one of the last people to submit their Easter skins. So, yeah, best of luck to you, Mr. Destroy. Carrot SMG, produced by Mr. Jessin. Yep. Then we got the Easter Cracker Custom SMG. Again, it's always food. Every single weapon is food. Every single one. You're going to get very, very fat this Easter. I'm just saying. Now, carrot water pipe shotgun. I think he meant to say shotgun, but yeah, Mr. Morpheus has made a carrot water pipe. And gentlemen, here's a good question for you. When was the last water pipe shotgun skin to be accepted? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last water pipe marketable skin to be accepted was back in 2020 for Lunar New Year. Yep. Lunar New Year was the last one to be accepted, the Tiger Pipe. So yeah, it's been over a year since the last one. If you are a skin creator, I would recommend considering it, Clearly, they don't get accepted that much other than back... Oh my, see, used to see tons of them. Now you hardly ever see them. So if you're a little bit lost, skin creators, don't know what to do, a water pipe shotgun every now and then probably couldn't hurt, because if it gets accepted, wouldn't surprise me if a decent amount of them do sell, because people likely won't be seeing another cheap one being available for quite some time. So nice little thing to point out there. Thank you for bringing it up, Mr. Morpheus. Yeah, it's a carrot. Right, then we got the chocolate pump shotgun made by Mr. Firefly. Last pump shotgun skin we had accepted was the recycler pump towards the end of last year. So, yep, that would be a nice welcome addition as well. We've got the sweet grenade. Last week we saw a grenade, didn't we? And we pointed out how the last grenade skin to be accepted was back in 2017. Yeah, it's been 6 years almost. Over. Yeah. So, yep, best of luck to you, Mr. Algorithm. Now on to LR300s. We have the Easter Doodles LR300, made by Upor. And then Kusel has made a LR300 Easter Prankster. I guess that's with the scary-looking rabbit. Yeah, that's like a mutated, scary-looking rabbit. So if you like scary-looking rabbits, maybe you want to show your support for scary-looking rabbits. Now, when I first saw this skin, Darker Than Dark, I thought he accidentally made, produced a skin this week that wasn't Easter-themed. I looked at it again. It's dark chocolate. Dark chocolate Easter egg with the rabbit jumping over here. You almost had me there, Mr. Victor Trigger, but I noticed it and I've pointed it out. Golden Dreamer has made the Easter Tree AR. So, yep, it's a tree branch with a whole bunch of eggs on the side. Then we got Mr. Genon with his Easter Cake AK-47. Again, it's all food. It's all food. How are you going to be able to shoot people if you've already taken several bites out of it? You've probably already eaten the bullets. Easter Bunny AK-47 made by Hissiam is also here as well. Then we scroll down. We've got Wirecat with the Ice Cream Rocket Launcher. Get a good look at that. Igor with the Chocolate Rocket Launcher. Again, everything's food. Everything's food. Arietta has produced the Happy Easter M39. Carrot Bolt Action Rifle, made by Anubis Dunk, and I believe we've talked about this fairly recently. The last Bolt Action Rifle to be accepted. Bolt Action, Bolt. There we are, it's there. I believe it was May 2021. There we go. No, June 2021. Yeah, it's been a year and a half. Actually, it's almost 2 years. So yeah, I wouldn't say no to a bolt action rifle. Now you might look at it and say, well, a lot of them are in the negative. Yeah. Perhaps it doesn't get used as much as you think it would, but it would be nice to see it get another skin accepted. You know, it's nice to see items that haven't had a whole bunch of skins being accepted after a long time. I've gone to the wrong thing. Sorry about this. Yeah, you get the idea. You get the point I was trying to make. It's nice to see certain items that haven't had a skin accepted in a long time getting their another skin accepted. So yeah. Then we have the Easter Carrot Throwing Gun, which is an M249. If you're a little bit confused by the name of it, yeah, it's basically it's an M249 produced by Mr. MM. So yes. That right there was all of the weapons and tools. You might have noticed a bit of a trend. I'm not seeing any more. I'm not seeing that many continuations of collections. It's a bit awkward. Yeah, this video is probably going to be a lot shorter. This is why I decided to do it off stream as well. So yeah, this is all available to you. It's in the collection in the description of the video. So whichever weapon or tool was to your interest, feel free to show your support. Vote yes or no. Go and offer a nice comment on the actual page of it, and also please consider commenting in the YouTube comment section and say which was your most favourite skin. Cool. And with that, shall we move on to the last portion of all of this? Yep, it's time to talk about the clothing and armour. So yes, here we can see some very cute looking Easter Bunny hide shoes made by Michael. And guys, I'm just going to sit there and say it. Those look like awesome little slippers. Look at them. Look at them. Look at how comfy they are. Look at them. Look at them. So yeah, I think that's got a pretty decent chance of being accepted. We recently did see some pizza hide boots being accepted. So yeah, I just had to go over to here, hide boots. And come on, here we go. And yeah, last one was the hide shoes. They went up 51% immediately. So yeah, all hide shoes are in the positive, most likely because we just don't really have many of them that exist. There's hardly any options. But could we see potentially the second one to be accepted this year? If you like them, please consider voting yes or no for them. Mr. Bad Trip came up with a very goofy design. He came up with a design so you can dress up as a carrot. Yep. Some people can dress up as bunnies. Some people can dress up as carrots. Doesn't that sound like a wonderful cops and robbers type of game? Yeah. So, do you want to be nice, bright orange? it's the options available to you. Look at it. Does that glow in the dark? Does that glow in the dark? Is that just reflecting light? No glow. Okay. Right. Lessons learned. So, yep. Cool stuff. Anna Fenn has produced a delicious disguise. So basically, it's chocolate, but with the wrapping still on it. I thought that was a cute little design. So yep, that works out quite nicely. Cool stuff. Then we got the chocolate egg cap made by Shaft. chocolate egg cap. One of them's got a bite in it. Let's just show off the transparency. Yep. So, yeah, remember, that's not the model with a part of it taken away. That's just transparency. So he made it appear as if... Yeah, you get the idea. Now, Slanosta actually made a version 2 of his chick suit hoodie that he made last week. So I guess we could do a quick comparison. So this is what we saw, what we see now. But he did make a change. So, yeah, this was the old design. This is the new design. Now, remember, Face Punch could pick either. And it's only the hoodie that had the main change, but he probably realised, well, hang on a minute, why do I have this like this when I could just turn it into a broken egg? There you go. You know, a little change there probably could help it out a lot. So, yeah, that's now being accompanied with the chick suit, boots, and gloves. So, yep, they've all got broken eggs on them now. Maybe, just maybe, we will see the chick suit clothing being accepted this year. Could happen. But we do know that we do have the likes of the Guardian of Easter stuff that was submitted last week. We had the Guardian of Easter hoodie and pants submitted last week. So, yep, decap. I'm surprised he didn't do boots as well. Very surprised, but yep, there you go. Potentially, we're only going to get those 3 skins maybe being accepted. This would be a continuation of a collection because we did see the tier 3 being accepted last year. And of course, with those hoodie and pants being submitted last week, people did jump in and buy out some stock. And yeah, they've reacted. They are now in the anticipation phase. They are expecting that we're very likely going to be seeing those hoodie and pants being accepted this Thursday. So, of course, prices go up. And if you want a nice little visual for that, Guardian of Easter. Yep, Guardian Easter. Oh, wow, they've gone back down in price? Wait, what? That's not good. They went up, they went down. Whoa. Actually, no, there is a bit of a reason. Over the past week or so, Steam has been behaving really weirdly. It's been a bit of a struggle just to sell some things. I've tried earlier to sell a CSGO skin. I after about 3 or 4 hours, I still cannot list it. So, yeah, some people have struggled to buy things, some people have struggled to sell things, but regardless, yeah, with the likes of those gloves that we just saw being submitted here, if they do accompany the hoodie and the pants, this will have the reactionary nature of the Rust economy happening, and the price and demand will shoot up. So, yeah, be prepared for such a thing. And now we have 2 different tier 3 armors, independent, because, you know, they're not continuations. We have Johnny Old Boy's Egg Mask. Basically, would you like to put on some armor that is as brittle as an eggshell? Yep, not a bad idea. A bit goofy, but again, goofy's fine because it's a holiday. So yeah, if you like that, please consider voting yes or no. And we got the pastel face mask and chest plate. Yes, there we are. Perfect. Very nice. Very cool. It's basically another bunny rabbit design. So yeah, if you like that, please consider voting yes or no, and yeah, offer a nice comment or 2. And yeah, guys, that was a whole lot quicker, wasn't it? That's all of the skins. That's all of the skins that I could see in my followed authors list. Now, of course, there's probably some newer skin creators out there that also submitted some skins, but you know, I base mine more around people that are more likely potentially going to be accepted. So you get the idea. That's what I'm constantly keeping an eye out for. And speaking of that, I do believe TGG has produced the Easter collection. So don't forget, you now need to go through all of this yourself. This is all of the week 1 skins. We saw all of them last week. There's over 106, so some of them likely were excluded, but we're potentially going to see some other people that maybe got their first ever skin to be accepted in a top picks list. Yep, last week we saw loads of furnaces. Is there anybody new? Or is it all the people we've already gone through? Like, I'm just trying to see if there's pick me, please. No begging. I think we've already gone through all of this lot. Yeah, doesn't look like any new people have hopped in. I'm very sorry. You're probably in pain after I've just said that, but you get the idea. So, yeah, and he has included the version 2 of the hoodie, so I guess that's been paired up. Okay, yeah, that was probably an exception that was allowed. He probably requested it. So, yeah, the Chicks Who Hoodie and Pants does have the version 2 hoodie in this batch as well. So, he's probably sat there, Slanosta's probably sat there and said, I don't want to actually use this hoodie design. I want to use a different design. Is that all right? And, yeah, alts are perfectly fine. And I think, you can have more time to produce them after the deadline. So as long as you request it, I guess. I don't know the full rules, but yeah. If we were to see Chick's Hoodie Pants being accepted, we're very likely to see the one with the cracked egg. Yeah, so, yeah, all good. So what potentially could be accepted, gentlemen? What potentially could be accepted? It is most likely, or it very likely is going to be a case of we're probably going to see between 10 to 15 Easter skins being accepted. Will we see new independent skins being accepted? Will we see continuations of collections? It's up to you. Oh, I've noticed the chocolate Easter stuff isn't here. Oh, chocolate Easter didn't make it through. Huh. Oh well, you know, that happens. What am I referring to? There was chocolate Easter boots and gloves, and they have not been accepted. Oh, Bunny Cap made it through and all that. Yeah, we're very likely going to get maybe the first beanie hat in, 6-7 years to be accepted. That could happen. Best of luck to you, Michael. Another cap. We did see Zombie Cap being accepted last year for Halloween, so a boonie hat couldn't hurt. So yeah, lots of potential things are on the horizon. And don't forget, if you want to go to YouTube right now, you'll see on that German guy's YouTube, you're very likely going to see the Easter skins. There you go. So go give that a watch, get a good idea of how all of these skins look in game, and you get show your support, vote for them. It's as simple as that. But those are all the skins that we saw being submitted last week, and now of course they've had the process of the DMCA checks. The quality standard checks, and yeah, there we are. So that is Easter. That's all of the Easter skins. I hope I did this within a reasonable amount of time. I hope I did a decent job in exposing you to all of the nice Easter skins that have appeared over these past 2 weeks. But after April 13th, aka on April 20th, we will return to normal skins, and the normal regular skin submissions will start appearing again for the next batch of skins. So over the course of this next weekend, we will start seeing we will see the return of regular skins. Unfortunately, with the likes of Mr. SMKSS here, he submitted this skin during the Easter batch, so I don't think that MP5 is going to get anywhere, buddy. It's unfortunate, but he probably simply wasn't in the know. So yeah, that's everything. I hope you all enjoy your Easter, and remember what I said, the Easter roster rotation, the first week very likely will be early, because what usually happens is Facepunch likes to roll out the updates perfectly on time, and they would normally throw out the new skins earlier, so just to get it out of the way. So don't forget, we're also expecting the egg suit, we're also expecting the white Rustage egg. Sounds good. I will try and make sure that I'm going to be streaming on Thursday. I'll try and make sure I'm nice and available. But yeah, let's see what happens, and yeah, all good. So hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you enjoy Easter, and I hope you enjoy the time off with Easter as well. I know I will. So catch you all later. See you and goodbye.